Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, A Disney Bride's Diary. So today's video, I'm going to be doing our embarkation day for MSC World America. And if you don't know, MSC World America is MSC's newest cruise ship. It is also the largest. It is comparable to MSC World Europa, as well as World Asia. So here we are going through the Port of Miami Tunnel. And obviously you're going to be coming out of Port of Miami if you are on World America. So the terminal is always going to be Terminal AA, which is the one that you have to go to. And there is signage if you're going to be getting dropped off or if you need to park. So in our case, we parked in that AA garage. And I'll be showing you the process of dropping off your baggage to the employees. And do not worry if you forget your luggage tag or printing out your luggage tag. The porters there who are grabbing your bags for you, they do have those available to print out and they put them on your bags for you, which is super convenient. Now to park in the parking garage, it is $35 a day. And it's kind of pricey, so I did notice that the parking garage wasn't as full as a cruise terminal parking garage usually is. And maybe that's because of the price. But like I said, it was a super convenient process. Now, fun fact, MSC's new terminal can fit up to 3 cruise ships. So MSC recently built their terminal and it is the largest in the world. Now, I did Google that. If I'm wrong somehow about it being the largest in the world, don't come for me, but basically in Port of Miami, it is the largest terminal. And there it is. Up ahead, I'll be showing you how beautiful it is on the inside and the process of going through the cruise terminal. Now, today is just figuring out the ship, showing you all the different areas, not focusing on one specific area of the ship, but just showing you our day as we're walking around and finding our way around. And there it is in all of its beauty. And this is us entering the parking garage. And you can see there the porters loading up the bags. Now, what I think is really cool is they have flavored water all around, which is a really nice touch because in Miami it's hot and just, you really work up a sweat with these bags and all that and heading to the port. And those are the rates there. And now this is the elevator area here. You can see how empty it was. At this point, we already dropped our baggage off to the porters. We actually didn't park. We just pulled over to the side where they were all located. And we dropped our luggage off. And then we went ahead and found a parking space. Now it is level 2 that you have to go to enter the port or enter the embarkation area. And they do have the area for yacht club members, Aurea members, and then just standard. And we did have the Aurea package, so we entered through our specific entrance. Now it is good to do your check-in online on MSC's app ahead of time. That way you can get the check-in process over with and it's more smoother and you go through quicker. So you can see here, if you choose the Aurea package, you do get that priority check-in, which is nice. Usually it is super quick. And I just love the touches here of the MSC's port area. They do have these LED screens everywhere, including the ship, and you'll see that up ahead. But I love it because they can change the scenery. And it's just so beautiful and clean. Alright, so here we are heading to the ship now. And there's that another flavored water area that I was talking about. They do have lemons in one, orange in another. It's just super refreshing. And if you need to, for whatever reason, wait here in the terminal, they have plenty of seating. Now I'm guessing if you show up too early or ahead of your time. For instance, our check-in time was 1:30 and we showed up like 2 p.m. And like I said, it was a really smooth process. I know a lot of people like to get on the ship super early. Now, let's say your check-in time is at 1:30 p.m. and you show up at 12:30. I doubt they're going to turn you away. They'll probably just check you in anyways. But you do run the risk of them saying, okay, you're going to have to wait. It's not your turn to check in yet. It just depends on how backed up they are in the debarkation process for the other people that were previously on the ship. So here we are. We have our welcome aboard sign. And we're making our way onto the ship. So this was a little side entrance here, and here we are entering the main area here of the ship. And they have this beautiful chandelier here, and it reminds me of the Swarovski crystals on the staircases of other MSC ships. I have to actually Google that to see if that's made out of Swarovski crystals, because I do know the staircases are. And that chandelier definitely looked like it. So up on the roof, they do have the LED screens that they change. And you'll see at nighttime, they have a different aquarium scene, which is beautiful. And in these videos, I'll be showing you the different scenes that they have. So this was during the daytime. They had the sea turtle going across. It had a stingray, just different marine life. Now in this area here, they do have all of your shopping needs. So you have your luxury boutiques, you have the regular gift shops. You also have the chocolatier area here, which is amazing. I'll be showing you that up ahead as well, a more detailed look and some cool customizable things that they have in that chocolate area. And that's called John Philippe Chocolatier and Cafe. They also have delicious crepes. And as always, on the first day, you're just making your way around the ship and finding out the different areas. Normally, it's chaotic, it's hectic, but on this ship, it was super easy. And you just felt like it wasn't crowded in different areas. So you could see here it's not crowded. The pizza area isn't open yet, but fun fact, this is open until 2 a.m. and the pizza is absolutely delicious. They also have burgers there, hot dogs, chicken tenders, and I believe fries as well. I haven't explored that yet. I got the pizza at night and it was amazing. They have Luna Park over there to the right, which is where you have your arcade, your basketball area, as well as the go-karts. This is a fun fact. Through there is a little hidden bar. So if you step through that phone booth, there is a bar there, but apparently you have to get a token. Now I have to research how you get one of those tokens, but I've heard from like Facebook groups that that's what that phone booth is. So you have your luxury shopping there. You have Cartier and other watches there. And just showing you what it looks like from up above. They do have their pub there, which has, I believe it's either 2 or 3 floors, which is pretty cool. And this is just a hallway here. All right, so once again, to show you those areas, as always, on the first day of the ship, we go straight to the buffet area. Now, apparently, I heard that they do have 2 different buffets, but we just went to one. Now, here to the right is their specialized steakhouse called the Butcher's Cut. Now, this is a specialized dining experience, so you do have to pay extra for that. Ola Tacos is over there across. That's another additional splurge if you want to purchase that as well. I believe Ola Tacos is all you can eat Mexican cantina though. So it's like one fixed price and then you get like a bunch of different things. Here's the gift shop. I will show that later when it's open and go through the different items they have, because of course we love all the merch. And I think this little ship here is super fun. It's an exact replica of World America. Over here you have the sushi area. And I saw later in the night that they did have such fresh sushi, and it smelled absolutely delicious. And just showing you that seating there, I found that even at the nighttime, it wasn't packed at all. And that's what really is really nice. All the areas, they were very spacious, not packed at all. There's that beautiful chandelier again. So many picturesque opportunities. You have the MSC Foundation here with some of their merch. And of course, all around the ship, you do have your directory, which is nice. So you can see where you need to go. And they have their techie elevator system here, where basically you press the floor that you have to go to, and then it designates an elevator for you, and it just takes you straight to the room. That way you're not having to fight to get on a certain elevator. It tells you which elevator you need to go to. And there's so many amazing views here. So if you sit along this glass here, you have a view of the promenade area. And they do have a special drink system here. You just wave your hands over the drinks and they dispense, which I like. That's a new feature. And they had orange juice, they had tropical mango, they had lemonade, and that's included in your cruise. Now, if you want to get sodas, wines, beers, specialty cocktails, you'd have to purchase the drink package. And just showing you some of the food here that they offer during lunchtime. They had a taco area. You have some dolls, some Indian items. They do have coffee here. And then you have your ice cream machine. And there was always a little short line for that, but it went quick, which was nice. And just making our way around and seeing what food offerings they have. Lunch was absolutely delicious here. They have beef chili, rice, nacho cheese. This was build your own like nacho area with all the condiments, sour cream, guacamole. You have cheeses here. You can make your own sandwich, which is nice. They have fresh breads. Now, I've seen people say that MSC's food isn't that great. I mean, it was delicious today. Look at this. You have the carvery. I really think their food is top notch. And then their desserts are just out of this world. So you have cheesecake here. This tasted like a Publix cake, but amazing, even better. You have cookies, some rice pudding, more cheesecake, some little tarts. And those were absolutely delicious. And of course, the ice cream. You have a choice to get vanilla or chocolate, or you could get my favorite, which is swirl. And once again, enjoying those views of the promenade. Up above, you can see that lighthouse slide. And then, of course, down the middle is the shark slide. That shark slide is included. You do not have to pay extra. You get yourself on a little sack and you slide your way down. I'm still working the courage to go down that. Maybe if this video gets at least 50 likes in the next 7 days, maybe I'll go down that slide. And I'll probably scream my head off, but we'll see. Anyways, moving along, just showing you the views. They do have light shows, which is pretty cool with those lights in the promenade area. Now, I like how on each floor they have this huge spacious area. And we're going straight into the room tour. So we got the infinite ocean view balcony. You have a nice little sitting vanity area here. Baby is not included, obviously. You have a nice king size bed with plenty of pillows. Now, like I said, this is the Aurea package room. So you are going to get your complimentary champagne and chocolates. And then you do have access to the Aurea spa and the Aurea top deck. I'll be showing you the top deck in this video today, and I'll be showing the spa tour in another time. Now, this does pull down into a pull-down bed. It's very cozy. And then you have your infinite view window. At this time, the captain had it locked for whatever reason. A lot of times they have to maybe lock the windows because of wind or maybe when the ship's not moving, the windows have to be locked up. But it's not bad because you get that floor to ceiling view, which is beautiful. Now over here you have this nice little shelving bookcase area. And just showing you the other view here. Plenty of pillows. And then in your closet space here, you do have your safe. Lots of shelving. And of course the other side here, where you can hang your items. I'm going to be showing you the bathroom with the light on. I had to figure out how to turn it on. And I realized later that I didn't have my key card in the slot. So just keep that in mind. You have to put your key card if you want all the features to work. Now the bathroom is pretty spacious. Like I said, I'll show you with the light on. Here we go. You do have your stand-up shower. It has the glass doors around it. Now I kind of wish they did have a bathtub just because I have children and it would be easier to bathe them. But, you know, it's fine. You have plenty of shelving here. It's a decent sized bathroom and they do have their MSC shower gel and hair products. Just showing you that champagne. Now something that I absolutely loved, they had a wireless charger. So if you have an iPhone, I'll show you that up ahead. They just have the wireless charger. They have plenty of USB ports, and I'll show you that here. Part of Aurea, you do get one free mini bar, and that was locked, but there is a refrigerator in there. So if you need a fridge for whatever reason, you do have it there to keep your waters cool. You do get your robes here and your slippers. And there is that wireless port. I thought that was amazing because I forgot my phone charger. So I was able just to slap my phone on there and it charged. Now you have your regular plugs there. You also have the USB cord. And then also for newer iPhones, you have your cord. Just showing you those champagne views here. You also have a little table that they provide there with a little seat. If you decide to have your continental breakfast, you can enjoy that with some views. Now this is the top deck for Aurea. I love how they have a bunch of loungers. You do have an option to get those little cabanas, as you can see over there. But I believe from the pricing I saw it was $69 half day and $99 for the full day. And this is the botanical garden pool. They do have jacuzzis under those domes there. They also have these swinging type chairs, except they don't swing. Plenty of seating areas and loungers. This is the main pool. I'd have to say the main pool is like the party pool. There were kids there were adults, they had music. They also had a live DJ, as you could see over here, that was playing some Bad Bunny music, which was nice. And really with this ship, just the vibes are all there. It is classy, it's fun, it is definitely a family atmosphere, which some people I was reading in forums were saying that it's not family atmosphere. And I believe some of those people didn't go on the ship yet. But here we are in the little basketball area, which at nighttime it turns into the go-karts. And I'm sorry, not go-karts, it turns into bumper cars, which is pretty cool. And then once you step out of there, it's the family harbor area. Now here are those swings that swing you over the ocean. I forgot the name, but I believe it's coming up so we can see here. They also have the walking trails if you choose to do that up above, where you swing yourself around, and it's called the cliffhanger. So that swing actually goes up and above and over the ocean. I love this little picturesque area here. And then you have the lighthouse. You have your water slides. And then there is the jaw dropper slide that is complimentary. And the lighthouse there does have a little play area. And just showing you those little cabanas. So my son, he's 2. He's about to be 3 years old on this cruise, and he wasn't tall enough to go on that lighthouse slide. He's scared anyways of slides that are that tall, but anyways, just so you know. Moving along for sail away, we decided to get one of these snag one of these balcony areas here. On the back side of the ship, they do have them available for anyone. You just walk all the way down towards the end. For instance, we were on floor 14, and then we moved down to floor 12 to get our own little balcony area. I'll show you what I mean. So this was, I believe, floor 12, and we went all the way towards the back of the ship to get that little special balcony viewing area, which is pretty cool. If you decide to get interior room and you obviously don't have any balcony or windows, you can get your interior room and come out here in the mornings and enjoy a balcony, because most people don't know about this. So we did decide to go here for the sail away, and here I am just showing you how amazing it is. It's like you having your own little personal balcony. And you can see people on the other side also enjoying it. Not every floor was full because, you know, like I said, not a lot of people know about it. Down here is the lanai area. And you can have an idea of how packed it was during sail away. Showing my husband and son there, enjoying their little balcony space. And as always, it is just beautiful sailing out of the port of Miami. And showing you those ocean views. So this ship is so large. There's just so many places to enjoy the sail away. And just in general, to enjoy those ocean views, you don't find it packed at all like you do with certain ships. And there is MSC's terminal. Like I said, it can fit up to 3 cruise ships at their terminal. So this ship basically, if you've been on Icon of the Seas, speaking of Icon of the Seas, it's coming up here. If you've been on Icon of the Seas, some of its areas on MSC World America are identical to Icon of the Seas, which I kind of love that they took some of those things and they applied it to MSC World America, which is nice. Such as the promenade area. They had their candy area, which is similar to Icon of the Seas. And speaking of, if you're interested in seeing Icon of the Seas video, I do have several of those uploaded from my son's 2nd birthday trip when we decided to go. So we did Icon of the Seas for his 2nd birthday, and we chose to do World America for his 3rd birthday. Now, it's just 2 separate. Obviously, it's Royal Caribbean, and then you have MSC. MSC is more European, Italian luxury type. But it is definitely a family cruise line. I mean, we've gone on MSC so many times with our son and daughter, and they just absolutely love it. They treat the kids amazing, and they do have special water features. Now, I didn't get the water splash pad area in this video, but I plan on day 2 on our sea day getting more of that and seeing what our 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old can enjoy. Because I know I've seen some people complain that their younger kids, there's nothing for them to do. But I feel like our kids personally, they just love being on a cruise in general and being able just to run around in all the open spaces. And even if there's a small little splash pad, my son absolutely loves it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be huge water slides for him. He just enjoys seeing water, period. Now, they do have a Lego area for the kids. My phone died at that point, but I'll be showing you the Lego area in other videos. And here is the main lobby area here with those LED fixtures at the top. And now here we are going into the gift shop. All of these keychains here are $5. I love this one that says Best Pizza at Sea because honestly, their pizza is delicious. Now they have some cruising ones here. They also have some little cameras. You have I Love MSC World America bears. And of course, we have Doremi. I'm super excited because on this sailing, they do have a Lego parade. So a bunch of the Lego characters just marching around. So if you haven't already, take the time to please subscribe, hit that like button, Comment what you like seeing on cruise ships, what you don't like seeing on cruise ships. And coming around here, they just have some generic keychains. I love this one here. It has the MSC lighthouse on it. Now this Ocean K replica, lighthouse replica, is super cute. $135. I was kind of shocked by the price, but it does light up. I still don't know if that's worth $135, but it's pretty cool if you're a MSC Ocean K lighthouse fan. They do have mugs. I love these mugs here with the detail. And as always, if I go too fast with the prices, you can always pause it and zoom in. And coming around here, they have some stress ball type ships there. And they do have ducks, MSC ducks. And then moving along, of course, they have their shirts. And they always have like a two shirts for $28. And then it looks like they have some family type shirts, which is cool. And of course, they have these little play sets. I love this one. It comes with a cruise ship and some of the vehicles. They have a bus. Comes with a little play mat. And they have MSC Barbie. Of course, this limited edition Lego set. And we have that there. We built it and love the detail of the ship. They have some puzzles, more of the Barbies. You have your pullback cruise ship. That one's cool because it does make noise of the cruise ship horn. Now we're in the MSC Foundation gift shop, which is more like, obviously it's towards, the money I believe goes towards the MSC Foundation, which is into like conservation and preservation of the island, MSC Ocean K. I haven't looked too much into the foundation, but I love all of the merch. And look at how cute this shirt is there with the little pocket. Over here we have the MSC Aurea Spa. I'll be showing a tour of that. Now every day for the spa, you do have to reserve your time slot of the time that you do want to show up. And it's 1 hour increments. Over here they have this little juice bar. I would like to try this when it's open. I absolutely love orange juice. I'm in my orange juice era, so I would love to try just some fresh squeezed orange juice. Even though on this ship, it's been delicious, the orange juice that they have. So here we go. They have the gin area here. And it's a whole area here. They actually brew their own, I believe it's their own beer on board the ship. And it's just a whole little area. You have nice views here. Coming around here, they have some music legends. And making our way around once again. Over here, they have the loft, which is usually we're going to find your piano bar. They do play the live music there. And here we are stepping into the World Promenade. So this is identical to like Royal Caribbean, like I said, Oasis class ships, as well as Icon of the Seas. I love how they took this open concept from them because it's just beautiful. They have this Greek restaurant here. You do have luxury shopping to the left, handbags. And they do have a coffee emporium. They do not have Starbucks coffee, but this is their version, the coffee emporium. I can't wait to try that out tomorrow. They have this Greek restaurant to the left that has calamari. You have your promenade bites, which is where you're going to get your cotton candy, popcorn. I believe they have chicken tenders. And this is where that shark slide drops off. You do also have your sports bar here, which is an amazing sports bar. And then, of course, your candy shop. And you have sour strips. You have these cute little tumblers. You can build your own milkshake. And just showing you there the different flavors. And the shakes are reasonably priced. I believe they're $9 On Icon of the Seas, they were like 20 something dollars, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I remember it was pretty pricey. Over here you have some Marvel characters, which is nice. You can get some M&Ms. You can also get some ice cream, a banana split, all kinds of different flavors. And I just love the theming of this. It's super cute. They do have a little toy section there for the kiddos. They also have candy, sweets area. You also have crepes and waffles. And just look at how beautiful it is, all of these views. And I'll be showing you some of the pricing here. Plenty of places to sit. And every time we walked in here, it was completely empty. And then just showing you more of the seating areas. And it actually exits out to the lanai area, which is the area overlooking the ocean, where a lot of people sit and congregate. I love this little fun rainbow tunnel here. And this exits out into the promenade area. Now they do have live entertainment in that promenade area, and that's called Sweet Temptations. And the entertainment was awesome. My son absolutely loved it. And it's just beautiful. So you can get those balconies, as you can see there, facing the promenade area. And I forgot what floors it is, but depending on which floor you're on, you can also get an ocean view at the same time. So you have the view of the promenade area and then also the ocean views. I probably took so many videos of the promenade area, but it's just so beautiful. And then more of these little picture opportunities here with the candy shop. Now over here, I had seen these in the candy shop as well. It looks like you can also decorate your own bar behind if you let them know what toppings you want. Fun fact, this Greek restaurant here, it has calamari. And I absolutely love calamari, so I maybe would love to try this restaurant out. So for tonight, we decided to opt out of doing the sit-down dinner, and we just decided to go to the buffet. And reason being, we saw the menu was similar to when we just went on MSC Divina. It was pretty much the same thing, Italian food, stuffed meatballs. So we went to the Mercado buffet, and they had delicious dinner. They had pork chops, and of course the carving station, and several other offerings. Then we decided to walk around and just explore the ship. And they do have this walkover bridge area, which is kind of similar to the Bridge of Sighs on the MSC Seashore. And then just showing you those lighthouse views. Now you can see here they changed that LED lighting to a darker aquarium there. So here we are going back to Jean Philippe Chocolate and Cafe. This is actually Statue of Liberty made completely out of chocolate. And they have these little heels with chocolates inside. So many cute gifts that you can get. And they also have a section that's personalized. I'm going to have to do a completely separate video of that because I think it's just such a cute process. I'll explain more in a bit. Now they do have the Dubai Viral Chocolate Bar. That's going to cost you $65 if you do want to try it out. But it is pretty heavy and it was pretty large. So I think it's a good deal. They do have macaroons here, different kind of flavors, and you can see their little deal. Over here, you can do your personalized chocolates. They have happy birthday. You can also get someone's name on there if you'd like. And the employee was explaining to me that they do have little touch screens that you can order and then pick up your chocolate within 3 hours. So I would just love to show the process of doing that. And then coming around here, they have another chocolate statue. You have an American eagle. or bald eagle. And another chocolate statue. And just the smell in here was delicious. And moving along, we're going to the pizza area. And everyone was swarming this area, but for good reason. The pizza is delicious. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be posting hopefully every day, depending on the Wi-Fi. And they do have this coffee area there. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay magical.